We'll wait for people to show up here for a minute. Okay, so I have bought this LED light pad. I ordered it right before Cricut had announced theirs. I didn't even know Cricut was coming out with one. This one is the Huion LED light pad, and it's the L4S model. And I got this on Amazon for $39. And before I ordered it, I researched Huion and all these other things. All about them, and they are a legitimate real company. They're based, I believe, out of China, is what the website said. They make many products, and so far what I've read about the whole company, their products are really good, but they're very cheap. So, hi Lacey. Hi Sue Huckins. I think it's how you say that, right? So, we're going to open it up here, and we'll do a couple tests. So here's your information packet. And saying thank you for choosing them. Some kind of code there. Here's your instruction manual that you get, which is a pretty basic design, so don't believe you really would need that. The newer ones, models now actually are now including these clips. Used to these were a separate buy, but now it's included with the newer ones. And this is a clip to hold your paper on while you're doing whatever you're doing with it. And it's real metal, which is very nice. Here's your power cable, which is a micro USB. And I like it that it's flat. Not very many companies give you those kind. Usually got to pay for those. I love the packaging of this. They did a very good job. And that just shows you that they really take pride in their products. Because, I mean, everything fits nicely. Everything's very well packaged and padded. And here's the big reveal. Now, let me tell you, look how thin that is. Absolutely amazing. And, I'm sorry, you guys, I need to adjust the setting here. I didn't realize my autofocus on this camera comes on automatically. I always need to try to shut it off. I know it goes crazy for some reason. I love this webcam, but it has terrible autofocus. So bear with me. So it's very thin. Over here will be your connections. And here's the back side. Sorry, I check one more thing there. Hey, Bobby. Thank you all for joining me. That's actually the most I think I've ever had people join. So we're going to test it out here. The only negative thing, I guess, what I've seen so far is I wish I would have included a power supply, because now we have to directly plug it into our computer, or if you have like a cell phone charger, that will work too. But it's really not, I guess, a negative. Just would be nice to include that. But for $39, you cannot complain. And they have different sizes and series of these, so check them out on Amazon. So we'll plug it in right here. So it's a nice tight connection there. So to let you know that it has power, there's a little red light. I like that. So now here we go. You just lightly touch and the pad's on. What's really cool too is since the sides are translucent, it shows through the light through here. Neat little feature, I always thought. The only drawback to me, because I'm not very good at, I'm assuming this is centimeters. It has centimeters around the edges here instead of inches. But that's because, you know, I think we're about the only country that uses still inches. So now I will get some pieces of paper here and let you guys see the difference. To adjust the lighting on this thing, you just hold down. It goes to the lightest, which the lightest you really can't tell in here. The light's on, and then hold it down and it'll go all the way back up to the brightest, which is that setting. To shut it off, you just do a quick tap and it shuts off, and a quick tap to turn it back on. And it should, when you turn off and on, at what setting is what it'll come back on to. It's pretty cool. It has a memory. So let me get some paper here. I'm going to turn the lights off so everyone can see this a little better. So here I have my hipster stamp set that I had just did like a little color swatch, so I knew what colors I kind of liked for them. So this kind of give you an idea about both color and stamping. And you pay attention here to this guy here. He has a little piece of twig or whatever sticking out of his mouth here. It's got a lot of fine details. We'll see if this shows up. So the first thing we're going to use is just standard. This is 24-pound weight copy paper, but it's just standard copy paper. And like there's no difference to that. I just shut it off. That's the only negative thing I will have to say that I was kind of leery about this thing, is your button is touch sensitive. And just like that, where I was putting this on paper, I hit it and it shut off. I wish it was kind of physical keys, but that's, like I said again, for $39 you cannot complain. So you can even see the writing on the back of this paper coming through. That's all the numbers of my alcohol markers that I use for this. So it's amazing. I mean, you can't really tell any difference. So that was standard copy paper at 24-pound weight. What I have here is Cricut cardstock standard. I believe this is 80 pounds cardstock. And it seems to be no different whatsoever. And let's turn it down a little bit. That's about 50%, and you still can see pretty much everything. And one last piece of paper I really wanted to try. I'm not really probably ever going to use this, but you never know. And this is my Canson's watercolor paper. And this stuff is 140-pound weight. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be the thickest paper I'm ever going to use on this light pad. Now, remember, this is only 50% power. And you can't see the real super fine details, but you can still see the outlines of everything. And even the writing. But you really can't make it out. Now, let's turn it up. That's at full power. And you can pretty well see now everything. I mean, it's still a little fuzzy. But 140-pound weight paper that's very impressive. I really am shocked how well that works. So, I actually do have the new Cricut light pad coming because I actually ordered it through HSN. They have a great deal right now. It's actually a little cheaper than on the Cricut website, and you get free shipping. And you get it for 5 payments for like $15.99 a month. So I did go ahead and order one. That should be here actually, I think, Friday this week. I will do a comparison, and I'll probably send one of these back. If this is just as good as the Cricut, I'll probably keep this one because this was only $39. And I really like for my stuff to stay the same brand, but that's too much of a price difference. $80 versus half price. It's half the difference. And if this works just as well, it's stupid to spend that kind of money, when something works that well. Now, another thing too, if you are somebody that likes something that's heavy, this is definitely not it. This is all plastic, but it still feels very solid. I mean, I can't complain about even the design or the make of it. It's made very well. There's no hot spots or low spots in here. The light is evenly, distributed across the whole pad. So I really cannot see any flaws. I said the only thing I personally didn't like so far is I don't like the touch button feature. I wish it was physical keys, and the Cricut light pad does have physical keys, so that is one thing I did like about that one. So I'll definitely do another video that hopefully, like I said, that will be here Friday, and we'll maybe do a little comparison video Friday or Saturday about it. But it's amazing. I do highly recommend it so far. It'd be great for weeding. So I can't see any problems with that. Let me see if I have any pieces real quick of vinyl. Hang on. No, I didn't have any pieces of vinyl ready. But I do the comparison video Friday. I will definitely go ahead and cut out some pieces in the Cricut vinyl glitter vinyl, and we'll see how well they show up on each pad. I'll definitely do that when I get the other one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really am excited to get in this. And like I said, I got it through Amazon. I got it on Prime. I got it on 2-day shipping and all that. And so far, I really cannot see any flaws about it at all. Also, too, everything I've read about and reviews, it's lasted people. Some people say they're still using it. It's 3 to 5 years, and theirs is still working just fine. So at $39, and this is, like I said, this is the L4S model. You can't beat that at all. So if you can't budget for the Cricut one, then this is definitely a great alternative to the Cricut Light Pad. And I think I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment and use out of this. So if you guys have any other questions here. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I was happy to it was actually my first official unboxing, actually. And thank you guys for being here and watching. I really enjoyed that. And if you guys have any questions about it, leave comments and I'll try to answer them. And like I said, looking forward to doing another video on Friday or Saturday. Like I said, hopefully it gets here. I don't got exact, it's been shipped by HSN, but it's still not showing an exact delivery date. But it's not that far from me where it's last scanned, so I'm hoping it'll be here Friday. But if it's not, then I will definitely, though, give you guys a heads up before I go live on that one. All right, well, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.